I'm at the lower end of Tire Tube Cave. It's blocked by mud. I have no idea how deep this mud is. I suppose theoretically, if you were to dig out the mud, maybe you could go a lot farther. But you're not supposed to dig in a cave like that. Maybe someday a scientific expedition will figure out how big this cave really is. And then in this can here is a sign-in registry. I already signed in yesterday. I'm not going to sign in again. But anyway, here we go. I'm crouching down here. The ceiling's only like 4 feet tall. Just enough to make it fun. Notice how uneven the ceiling is here. Kind of thing you want to watch your head. You wouldn't want to bump into that thing. It is solid rock. There's the way back to the end. I'm going to keep on heading on out now. There's only one way out, the way it came. Notice this pile of mud here. I'm assuming that means there's a crack all the way up to surface level. So when water drips down, it brings mud with it. It's hard to tell. Okay, well, here's an obvious crack in the ceiling. Doesn't really look any different from the other cracks around here, but whatever. Notice how the floor is worn out more in the middle. This is a case where you just try to stay on the trail so the rest of the cave can stay pristine. Other people can enjoy the fascinating stuff. Look at this rock on the ground. It looks to me like that rock fell down after the mud last flowed. So look here. Here's a crack. There's obviously loose rock. So maybe that fell down. Either somebody pulled it down on accident or on purpose, or just wedged itself loose. I don't know if it gets below freezing here, but if water freezes, it can expand and wedge stuff apart. So there's all sorts of possibilities how that fell down, but it definitely looks recent, which means this cave is not stable. It is falling apart. Wow, look at the size of these. Oops, see if I can get my camera up there without bumping anything. Look at the size of these lava stalactites. Some of them are several inches long. They're up tall enough that people aren't going to bump them on accident. Hopefully people aren't going to bump them on purpose, but you never know these days. Kind of cool. There's one right in the middle of this big hole here. Interesting. I like that curly one. Some of them are interesting. So they're all in one tiny spot. Like a couple yards wide, a few yards long. This must be something special about how that ceiling flowed. Just the right temperature and so on when the lava drained out. Interesting little hole in the wall there. It's a nice balcony up there. That's like 10 feet tall, so you need a ladder to get up there. I don't think there's anything up there, so there's not really a point except to say you did it. There's a break right there. Piece fell down. Interesting. Look at that white stuff up there. It's like some sort of different rock. Don't ask me why it got up there. I think it's actually really, really white. It looks brown because of the dust that gets in here. Would have been kind of neat to see this cave when it was shiny and new, which is a long time ago. Notice all the loose rock on the wall. That's very fragile, so we shouldn't walk over there. I'll stay over here on the dirt, leave the wall alone. Try to protect the cave as much as possible from wear and tear. There's the brown spot here. Don't know what's so special about there. Excuse me. Here's that rock pile again. Again, right in the middle of the cave. Then there's a huge break in the ceiling on top. There's more of that white stuff. Wow. I don't think that's any animal poop. That must be some sort of weird rock. Because if it was animal poop, it would like drip straight down. It's like some kind of weird powder. It might be alive. It could be a life form. I'm not sure. Very interesting. In a land of brown, there's some white. Now look at this. The whole floor is just dirt. I'm sinking in like half an inch of this very soft, dry dirt. Another breakdown pile there in the middle. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up. My light's not that bright. Interesting little bulge out of the wall there. Might be a flow line. Now look, the ceiling's nice and smooth, except for kind of little points, shark teeth or whatever. It's weird, the wall is almost directly vertical. It's not round like a sewer tunnel. It's like straight up and down like an actual building wall. Very interesting. Notice how the wall here is falling apart. I mean, look at this one layer. It's like half an inch thick. It's a sheet. That could easily be broken off on purpose or an accident by somebody touching it. It's another place where you should definitely not be touching the wall of a cave. I could imagine somebody trying to climb up on this thing. And look at the crack. It's ready to fall down. Somebody tries to climb that up, it's going splat right on the floor. No good. So hopefully if you come and explore this cave, you do try not to touch anything, especially the walls, ceilings, and wildlife. There's another place where here it's thin, but it's attached. That would not come down, I don't think. But I'm not going to be that guy to find out. I'm on my way back to the entrance. I still don't see natural light ahead. This cave does zigzag a bit, even though it's a lot straighter. Oh, there's the natural light. I'm not sure how far that is. That's hundreds of feet. I mean, maybe 800 feet. So this is actually like the straightest shot I've ever seen in a cave. Kind of weird.